Hey, my MTS crew, what is going on? I hope all is well with you today. We're getting ready to make shepherd's pie. My family love this pie. This is one of their favorite dishes. You have everything in there, your meat, your vegetables, your potatoes, and this is going to be a good meal. So we're going to use ground beef. Now, shepherd's pie is made with lamb, but we're going to use the ground beef today. And bell pepper, celery, black pepper, beef broth, a little salt, cheese, little flour, your potatoes, of course, and your peas and carrots. Okay, y'all, let's get to it and take it to the stove. Okay, y'all, we're going to put our potatoes in there first. We have the little small red potatoes for this. A teaspoon of salt. And we're going to let those cook. And we're going to go ahead and start on our ground beef. Okay, y'all, we have our pan ready. Ground beef usually make its own grease, but I still spray my pan a little bit. So, and you can also use chicken gizzards in this recipe with your ground beef. And that's really good too. But we're not going to use chicken gizzard. You can use the chicken livers. That makes it heartier. This is about 3 pounds of ground beef. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this browned up, and we're going to drain all of the oils off of it, and then we're going to come back and add our seasonings. Okay, y'all. We've drained all of the oils off of there. And what I do with my ground beef, because sometimes it tends to be really oily, I put it in a strainer and I run a little hot water over it to make sure we get all of that oil out of there. Okay? So what we're going to do now, that's 1 whole onion that I'm using. 1 whole onion, half of a bell pepper, we're going to let that cook down some. Now you can saute your vegetables beforehand, but I like to just go ahead and add mine in the ground beef. Yeah, a lot of people do, but I just go ahead and add it. This is a quick meal. Because I'm going to let it simmer some. A teaspoon of garlic salt. A teaspoon and a half of black pepper. because you're really gonna cook this twice. We're gonna saute it here, and then we're gonna put it in the oven to finish cooking. Okay. I have half a can of tomato paste and maybe half a cup of ketchup. We're gonna add that. The ketchup bring a little sweetness. Okay. Gonna get that all mixed up. And you can put whatever seasoning you want to put in there, because this was going to be your dish. Make it your own. And that's what I'm doing. Okay. I have some chicken broth. I added a cup of chicken broth in here. I'm sorry, beef broth. Y'all know sister always have to correct me. So she said beef broth. Thank you, sis. I love you. Okay. There's your beef broth. I'm going to add about 3 teaspoons of flour. You know what? Let me go ahead and add the last teaspoon of flour. So that's about 4 teaspoons of flour in there, y'all. Smells good, y'all. Okay. This is 16 ounces of peas and carrots. This is going to slow the cooking process down because they are frozen. But that's okay. We're going to put the top on it, turn it down, and just let it simmer. Anytime you put cold and hot together, it slows the cooking process down. This is a hearty meal for any time, but in the fall, you tend to want something a little bit heavier. So I'm going to reduce the heat on here. And we're going to get ready to get the mashed potatoes done. And we're going to kind of let this simmer a bit. On a low heat. May I have the top, sis? So that's going to simmer for about 10 minutes on low heat. And we're going to get with the potatoes. Okay, y'all, we're getting ready to get our potatoes done. We're going to use the mixer to get these all mixed up. So pardon the noise. stick of butter in there. Okay, salt. How much salt is that? About a teaspoon?
Teaspoon and a half.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead and put the pepper in.
That's about a half of a teaspoon of black pepper. You can use the white pepper if you have it, but if not, the black is just as fine. Okay. Going to put the milk in. So this is carnation milk, y'all, and that's a whole can in that jar, but we're going to use maybe about half of it. Okay. Okay, sour cream. Going to use about 2 tablespoons of sour cream in there. Okay. We're going to do the eggs later, but let's get this mixed up, y'all. Okay, since it's all mixed up, y'all, we're gonna not use the blender, the mixer anymore, and we're gonna use a spoon to kind of finish this, because we don't want the potatoes soupy, we want them stiff. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and add the cheese. And that's a half a bag of shredded cheddar and mixed cheese. So this is going to be good. It's going on top of our pie. Oh, I forgot to tell you, when we did the mixture with the ground beef, we put 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce in there. I forgot about that. Okay, we're gonna beat in 2 eggs. That looks good, Sarah.
Smells good.
Mm-hmm. And she's gonna taste this and see that we need a little more salt in there when she get it all mixed up. Okay, you got a spoon, you want to taste it and see. Because sometimes you have to taste it to see if you did a little more salt. Oh, we got to put there it is, the garlic salt in there. So we're going to do about a tablespoon of garlic salt in there. Okay. So we mix that up, and then she'll get a spoon and taste it. Those potatoes look good, sis.
Smell good. Okay. Tasty.
What you think?
I don't know. I'm still making no salt.
It don't need no salt? Okay. So she's finished with the potatoes. So y'all, let's go and get this pie together. Okay, MTS crew, we are ready to put our shepherd's pie together. Let's pray.
Yes.
Father God, we just thank you and we praise you, God. We thank you for the food that you've given us to prepare, to show our MTS crew that maybe don't know how to prepare this dish, how to prepare it.
Yes.
God, we ask you to put a hedge of protection around them, that no hurt, harm, and danger will come to them and their families. How you doing, Sister Pam?
I'm fine. Hey, Sister Hey.
Hey, girl. So we've already did the ground beef, and we already did the potatoes. So all we got to do now is put this thing together.
Yes.
Let's get down. Okay. Here's our meat, y'all. It's still good hot. Still hot. And you don't want to have this soupy either, because this is the reason we put that little flour in there, okay? All right. Okay.
It's good.
It smells so good, y'all. I wish y'all was here. But it is really, really good with the chicken livers and the chicken gizzards in it. It is really good that way. So if y'all want to try that, try it. I guarantee you will like it. What you do, you ground up your chicken gizzards and chicken livers together after you cook them. You know, you boil them with onion, salt, and pepper. You ground them up together, and you add them to, when you're after you finish browning your ground beef or lamb, you add them to that mixture. You add all your seasonings, and voila. Y'all, this meat smells so good. Y'all, we're praying for my grandson's mother. She had, we got a small spoon, surgery yesterday. So we're praying for a speedy recovery. So keep her in your prayers. Okay, now you smooth it down. Y'all, this smells good. Just pack it down. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We want to pack it down tight, y'all. Tight. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I need a fork. I can't have a fork. So I'm going to take my scoop and I'm going to scoop the potatoes on. And after I get these scooped on, I'm going to take a fork and I'm going to press them down. Okay. Y'all, even the potatoes smell good. Okay. Just about. And you can season your potatoes with whatever you want to season them with. But I love the sour cream. See, can you get another? So it's going to see that she get a little bit more out of here. But I love sour cream. So the sour cream, the butter, the salt, pepper, and a little garlic salt. Y'all, we're going to use every single drop. Okay? Okay. You take your fork. You just kind of fork them down without moving that mixture on the bottom. Okay. Just fork them down. Make sure I got everything covered. You don't want to disturb that mixture in the bottom. Oh, like I just kind of did. That's okay. Okay. Rinse that off. And I take a spoon and I just sort of smooth them out some. This is a very easy pie and a good meal for the family. Okay. I take my fork and I rake across like that. It's up to you. You don't have to do this. Rake across. Okay, then I rake across like this. Okay. Okay. Now I'm using a mixed cheese. I'm using cheddar cheese with the mixed cheese with a little mozzarella in there. So you just put your cheese on. Everything in here is basically, y'all, already done. It's already done. You just put it in here to kind of melt your cheese. It's like a lasagna. Everything you put in a lasagna is already done, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we like lots of cheese.
Yes.
Might have a few Oh, parsley flakes, sis. I put the oven on 350, and this is going to stay in for about 20 minutes, and you don't have to cover it up. Sometimes people, you know, they wait until after it's cooked, then put the cheese on it, but basically, y'all, it's already done. Just melting the cheese. And after I take it out of the oven, I'm going to let it sit up about 30 minutes before I serve it. You can get you some garlic bread to go with this, or whatever you choose. Okay, I think that's about it. Okay, we're gonna sprinkle a little parsley flakes on here. We're gonna put this in the oven, 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. It's heavy, y'all. You ready? I'm handing it over to sister. You got it, sis? Okay. And we'll be back when it cools off, and we're going to serve up some shepherd's pie, y'all. Hey, MTS crew, we're back, and we're finished with our delicious shepherd's pie. Sister and I are getting ready to try some, and I'm going to put you down here so you can see how it looks. It came out beautiful. It smells delicious. I can't wait to sample it. She said she can't wait. Okay.
Double sample time.
Okay, y'all. Here's the pie. I like my cheese. I like the cheese on there to get golden brown. And I like it crunchy. Okay? So let's dig in. Give me your plate, sis.
Plate time.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Just get under. You have to get under there. There it is, y'all. Shepherd's pie. Okay. Let's get sister a piece. And this is still hot, so I would suggest that you let it maybe sit up for about 30 minutes. And then go at it. Okay. This is it, y'all. Our delicious shepherd's pie. And we like thicker potatoes on top of it. That meat looks delicious. I tasted it before we made it up. And this is absolutely delicious. And remember, you can make this pie with lamb, chicken gizzards, chicken livers mixed together. It's delicious that way. But we did it this way. So you can do it any way you want to. You can use any seasonings that you want to. But the rest, you know, follow my recipe if you like this, okay? So, this is the pie, how it looks. It's heavy, y'all. This is Mama T's shepherd pie. Okay, now let's give it a taste, y'all. Y'all, this is absolutely
Yes, delicious.
delicious. If you haven't tried shepherd's pie, you have to try it. It's a one-pot meal with your potatoes, your vegetables, your meat. This is good. Delicious. Shepherd's pie, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video, and do us a favor. Like, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell so whenever we make videos, you will be notified.
Yes.
Be good to yourself. And if you be good to yourself, you have no other choice but to be good to others. Take this hand, put it on your shoulders, pat yourself on the back, and you be encouraged. And enjoy this recipe, shepherd's pie. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.